Okay, picture this. You wake up and somehow the exact coffee pods you like, they're just sitting there on the counter.
Hmm.
Or your favorite skincare stuff is automatically reordered. Even like the specific art supplies your kid needs for school just arrive.
Without you lifting a finger.
Exactly. No scrolling, no frantic clicking, just done. That's kind of the world agentic AI is starting to build for us with shopping.
Yeah, and it feels like a really big shift, doesn't it? It's not some, distant future thing. It feels as significant maybe as when we all moved to doing everything on our phones.
Totally. It feels like a fundamental change in how we buy things.
It really does. We're so used to apps, online
Yeah.
shopping,
Yeah.
but even that still needs us, right?
Yeah.
We have to
Yeah.
do the work, make the choices.
Right.
What's really different here, and what we're digging into today, looking at insights from serving the autonomous shopper, agentic AI and CX, is that autonomy layer, the AI making decisions for us.
Okay, so that's the mission for this deep dive then. We want to break down how these agentic AI shoppers actually work. Look at the impact, and it sounds huge on businesses, retail, payments, e-commerce, everything.
The whole ecosystem.
And crucially, figure out what you need to know to handle this change, whether you're just buying stuff or, running a business that might be affected.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's dive in. How does an AI actually do this? How does it become this autonomous shopper?
Well, at its core, it's about understanding what a user actually wants.
Mm.
It interprets our intent, through natural language, just how we talk or type.
Okay, understanding is one thing.
Right, but it goes further. It figures out a plan to get what you need. Then it actually completes the transaction using secure digital tokens, which we can talk about.
Yeah, let's definitely talk about that.
And it keeps a record, an audit trail. And, this is key, it learns. It gets better over time based on what it does. Think of it like a super efficient personal shopper, but one that's always on and operates within the rules you set.
You mentioned secure digital methods. So how does the AI actually pay? It can't be just typing in my Visa number, right?
No, definitely not. That's where things like Visa's Intelligent Commerce and MasterCard's Agent Pay come in. They're creating systems for this.
Okay.
Essentially, the AI gets its own secure digital wallet. It uses something called payment tokens.
Tokens, like digital vouchers.
Sort of, yeah. Think of them maybe like digital prepaid cards, but smart ones. They often have spending limits, rules about what they can buy, built right in.
Okay.
So the AI uses these secure tokens, not your raw card details. And the big takeaway for businesses, they now need to be ready to accept these tokens when an AI comes calling.
Wow. So it's not just about human eyeballs on your website anymore. You need to be set up for these AI wallets.
Precisely. It's a whole new interface layer.
So when an AI does go to pay, the usual checkout flow we click through, that doesn't really work, does it?
No, not at all. Agentic AI is built for autonomy, especially for recurring buys or things within preset limits. No human-approved button needed each time. It uses those tokenized credentials we talked about, keeps your personal data safe, and everything leaves a clear audit trail. But for retailers, this means, well, some big adjustments.
Like what?
They obviously need to process the tokens, but crucially, they need to rethink their fraud detection.
How so?
Well, current fraud systems are mostly attuned to spot weird human behavior. And AI buying things looks very different, consistent, rule-based. It might even trigger false alarms in old systems.
Huh. Detecting non-human shoppers. That's a new one. What else on the payment side?
Getting specific about permissions,
Yeah.
SKU-level permissions, meaning
Okay.
the AI might be allowed to buy, say, this brand of coffee pods, but definitely not that fancy espresso machine.
Oh.
Retailers need systems that can handle that level of detail.
Got it. Very granular control.
Yes. And maybe the biggest risk? False declines.
Okay.
If a retailer system wrongly blocks an AI shopper,
Yeah.
that AI isn't going to call customer service. It'll just instantly try another vendor.
Oh.
And you, the actual customer, might never even know your AI tried and failed. The purchase just doesn't happen. So it's a lost sale. And maybe, a permanently lost customer, silently.
Wow. A false decline becomes a potential customer churn event without any feedback loop.
Okay, payments are changing. What about how these AIs find stuff? I don't see my AI doom-scrolling product pages like I do.
You're absolutely right. We use keywords now, right? Type a few words into a search bar.
Yeah.
Agentic AI discovery. Totally different. You might tell your AI, find me carbon neutral sneakers under $120, size 9, vegan leather, super specific.
Okay.
And the AI isn't browsing websites like we do. It's going straight to the source. APIs, application programming interfaces. It's querying data directly.
APIs. Right.
Yeah.
So Forget just SEO.
Yeah.
Businesses need to optimize their data feed.
Exactly that. The AI cares about the quality of your product data. How well is it structured? Your taxonomy, the categories. Are your availability and pricing APIs accurate real time?
That sounds critical. It is. This is where we start talking about AIO, Agent Intent Optimization.
Yeah.
It's kind of the successor to SEO.
AIO. Okay. New acronym.
Yep. And to rank well for an AI, your product data needs to be machine-readable, obviously. Exhaustively tagged all the relevant details, constantly updated, and, importantly, plain-spoken. No marketing jargon, just clear facts.
So structured, accurate data is king. If you want the AI agents to even consider your product,
You got it. You have to speak their language, which is data.
makes perfect sense. Okay, so the AI finds the product, uses a token to buy it. What happens after the purchase? The post-purchase stuff, tracking, returns? That's huge for human customers.
Mhm.
How does that work for AI?
It becomes arguably even more important for AI agents because they operate on efficiency and automation.
Right, no patience.
Exactly. They'll expect real-time tracking data,
Mhm.
instantly accessible. They'll expect to find return policies, warranty info digitally without hassle, and they'll expect to be able to initiate returns, exchanges, even complaints automatically. No human needed.
So my AI isn't going to be digging through old emails for a return link or waiting on hold.
That's the goal. Your policies, warranties, all that info.
Yeah.
It needs to be machine-readable, accessible via API, standardized, structured, so the AI can just parse it and act.
Okay.
Think of it like this. A human judges you on the unboxing experience, right?
Sure.
An AI agent judges you on how seamlessly it can navigate your back-end systems. If it hits a wall trying to start a return because your system isn't automated, that's friction. Bad friction.
Friction for the algorithm. Sounds funny, but yeah, serious implications for keeping that AI and its human owner happy.
Definitely.
This all points towards needing a lot of trust, doesn't it? If an AI is spending my money, how do we make sure it's all secure, reliable, trustworthy?
That's absolutely vital. When AI acts for us, we need new trust mechanisms.
Right.
Things like verifying the AI agent's identity,
Okay.
some level of explainability, why did it pick this product over that one, and real-time APIs for canceling or disputing something if it goes wrong.
So ways to check its work and intervene.
Exactly. Payment networks are actually working hard on building these trust fabrics to manage these interactions.
Trust fabrics. Interesting term.
Yeah. And for businesses, it means adapting risk management again. False declines. Even worse now, in flexible systems, you become irrelevant fast. This isn't just about stopping fraud. It's about building confidence in the whole autonomous system.
Transparency, explainability. Sounds complex, but necessary. Okay, one of the big promises of AI forever has been personalization. How does agentic AI change the game there?
It takes it to a whole new level. Hyper-personalization, but at machine speed. Your AI shopper won't just want generic offers.
Right.
It'll expect promotions tailored precisely to its human's history. Product bundles curated for their specific lifestyle. Instant adaptation based on preferences, sensitivities, even values like sustainability or local sourcing.
So if I tell my AI I only want cruelty-free products.
It should prioritize those, absolutely. Retailers need to rewire their data models for this. It's not just segmentation anymore. It's true one-to-one relevance at scale.
Moving way beyond people who bought this also bought that.
Way beyond. Much deeper understanding and anticipation.
That's powerful. But, this massive change, I imagine people working in customer service, for example, might be feeling a bit anxious.
That's completely understandable. And it's crucial to address that anxiety head-on with empathy.
What are the main worries you hear?
Well, the obvious one is job displacement. Will AI take my job? There's also the feeling that AI might just be better at certain tasks, and maybe a perception that it's all just about cutting costs.
Yeah, I can see that.
So leadership needs to be proactive. Involve teams in testing the AI. Get their input on designing hybrid workflows where humans and AI work together. Train people to supervise these agentic processes.
So working with the AI, not being replaced by it.
Exactly. The message needs to be, this is an upgrade. It frees up humans for the stuff AI can't do well. Emotional intelligence, creativity, complex problem solving, handling really nuanced situations, augmenting roles, not just eliminating them.
Augmenting roles. I like that framing. It's more constructive. Now, with all this happening, what are the practical steps? What should businesses be doing now to get ready?
Okay, concrete steps. First, audit your checkout right now. Can it handle these network tokens we talked about? Can you set those SKU level permissions and spending limits?
Step 1, checkout audit. Got it.
Second, clean your product data. Seriously, is your taxonomy, your categories clear and standard? Are the attributes exhaustive? Is it in plain language, not jargon?
Step 2, data hygiene.
Third, expose your inventory and pricing APIs. Are they real-time? Are they reliable? AI needs current info.
Step 3, real-time APIs.
Fourth, structure that post-purchase info. Can a bot easily find and understand your return policy, your warranties, without scraping a PDF or email? Make it machine-readable.
Step 4, accessible policies. Makes sense.
And fifth, start aligning with those trust frameworks. Get ready for explainability demands. Have systems for real-time dispute resolution.
Step 5, embrace the trust frameworks. That's a solid roadmap.
That's a starting point, definitely.
So as we wrap this deep dive up, what's the single biggest takeaway for our listeners?
I think it's this. Agentic AI isn't coming, it's here. It's actively reshaping commerce right now. And businesses face a fork in the road.
Which is?
Either adapt, become a preferred vendor for these AI shoppers, or risk becoming basically invisible to them. And readiness, being prepared, is what makes the difference.
Readiness. Wow. So it's shifting from optimizing for human clicks to optimizing for machine decisions.
That's a great way to put it. Decisions made by AI acting on human intent.
Okay, so here's the final thought for you listening right now. Are you really ready? Ready to serve your next customer, even if that customer is basically an algorithm doing the shopping? Think about what that means for your work, your business, how you'll interact with commerce in the very near